Welcome to a very special edition of RiverCity-Media. Life has gotten so busy for us, Ray Ray. This is the first time we've been able to check in. You don't have a game. I'm not on a radio. So, long time no see, my friend.
Yeah, how long has it been? Like 3 months,
Couple
maybe two?
month. Yeah, about a month and a half or so, I think.
Yeah.
Lots of changes. First off, I've missed you, buddy. I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see you
I
too.
check in on your mom to see how the season going, but let's start there. You already started telling me all about it when
Yeah.
when we were coming on, but the Chickamauga Thunder.
I got my new hat today during practice, but
Did
it
you?
got
Looks
it got
good.
shortened. Got shortened because it was raining, but I got my new hat. We haven't got the jerseys yet though.
Really? So your fans are already here. I got to pull my glasses off to see. So look, here goes all your fans. Can you see the
Here we
screen
go.
to see the chat?
Yep, I see it.
All right. If you want to answer them, here we go.
All right. Hello.
There's the.
Hello,
Let's
Joni.
get the first one up. There you go.
Thank you, Eisen, for watching, and Tyson.
And then,
thank you, Joni, for watching.
And then there's Tyson.
And
there's somebody you might know.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nana.
All right. And then there's more of the
Jane. Oh yeah, let me tell you about Tater. We just got a dog, and I named it Tater.
Well, hold on. We got to say hi to one other person. I think that's your biggest fan.
Yeah, she's downstairs with Tater.
Okay, well, let's talk about Tater, because Tater looked like I drowned at Tater the other day on Facebook.
Yeah. It's a Pomeranian, and it has white and brown fur. It's 14 weeks old, I think. Really? It was born on Memorial Day.
Really?
So, yeah.
I got a question to ask. What were you doing up in the cage, though, with it? You look like you both was taking a nap, bud.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time with the dog.
You like Tater?
Uh-huh.
Also, other news, somebody started the 6th grade, I think.
Yeah, I started 6.5 grade.
6.5 grade.
Yeah, because last year I did 6th grade A, and I'm doing 6th grade B.
How do you like it?
I like it. I mean, I like doing schoolwork by myself, just because people aren't, telling you what to do, and you don't have people sitting next to you. It's nice to have schoolwork and you doing it by yourself. So.
Still the University of Missouri program?
I am.
Awesome.
The Zoo Academy.
All right. First of all, let's talk about the Chickamauga Thunder. Just getting underway. Super excited about it. What have you talked? Have you talked? Here's another fan here. Have you talked to the coach about what position you're going to be playing?
It looks like I'm still going to be playing catcher, but I have played some infield too.
Really? Well, how do you feel about infield?
I mean, I do like it, but I like catcher more, to be honest. So.
All right. You want to talk about Little League or the Cubs first? Because that's our two big subjects.
I want you to pick.
All right. Since Granddad on there asked us about the Cubs, let's go right to it.
All right. Let's go to the Cubs.
So I talked to your mom and your dad both when the Cubs basically traded their whole team. And I said, by the way, Tennessee just scored, for those watching, to go up 21-0.
Let's go.
I got it in the background. You got to see the balls the other day, didn't you? So they trade. Who all did they trade, buddy?
I think they traded 4 key players. They traded away Javier Baez. He went to the Mets. Chris Bryant went to the Giants. Rizzo went to the Yankees. And Trevor Williams was in the same trade as Javi Baez.
And it happened fast.
Yeah, it happened all in one day.
So what was that day like for you, bud?
it sucked a lot, to say the least.
We might not. Your mom might not appreciate the word, but I understand where you're coming from. I was watching it. You know, of course, my Braves were making some trades, and I was like, Ray Ray's going to be just devastated. But what they managed to get was a bunch of young players. I know one of them, the Pete Crow Armstrong guy from
the Mets.
From the Mets, is supposed to be a superstar in the making.
Yeah, I've heard he's a really high or in the ranking top prospect. So hopefully that's good for the Cubs. Love you too.
Go ahead.
Love
Go
you
ahead and
too,
answer your fan.
Brandon.
What does it make you not want to watch the Cubs now, or are you still watching just the same?
I mean, they still have some pretty good players. They have Patrick Wisdom, and they have a guy that just completely just showed up out of nowhere, Frank Schwindel. He was really good during a 1 week stretch, I'm pretty sure.
So, do you think were you in favor of them busting up the Cubs, or did you want them to try to keep the core together?
I wanted them to keep the core. But
okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of reasonable. But like, I wouldn't trade them all in one day. But at least they didn't go away for nothing, because they could have gone away for nothing in free agency.
Right, and there's some talk of Chris Bryant may come back in free agency, correct? Or is it Rizzo?
I haven't heard anything about that, but
so
maybe.
I know when they traded Bryant, there was talk like Bryant will be eligible for full free agency at the end of the year, and that he had some desire to maybe come back to Chicago.
I mean, they kind of like, whenever Chris Bryant was a rookie, they shortened his season by 1 game, so then they could keep him for 7 years instead of 6. So I don't know if he would want to go back there.
All right, got some fans here. Ray, this is for Chris, your biggest fan. I love you, miss you, Bunny. And Joni, Bobby, not Bunny, LOL. So, well, you went and seen the Braves play a couple of times. You saw the Braves play the Cubs. How was that?
That was way back in April, but yeah, the Cubs pretty much got smacked.
Still, getting to see the Cubs in person has got to be fun for you. I don't know who that one is.
What is your name? Who is that?
I don't know. Maybe they'll say hi here in a minute. We'll know who they are. Norsom Child. Hi.
Who are you?
All right. Then you went and seen the Braves. Without the Cubs being there, does that mean that you're going to come on board with me for the playoffs?
Maybe. I mean, if it.
I said, "How are you?" I'm Elsa's daughter in Frozen.
Who are you?
I think you got some fans, Ray.
Okay.
So are you going to be with me on the Braves for the playoff run?
Probably for the playoff run, because the Cubs are obviously not going to go there. They're like, I don't know what the record is, but I know it's way under 500. 1 point of the season they're in first place, but now they're 4th place. So
your biggest fan, so that may be a hint for you.
Well, Chris said he was, though.
No, oh, you might have too big. I'm a pretty big fan. Too. All right, Ray, let's talk about it. What was the emotion when they traded the team? Where you just I was afraid you were going to be so upset.
I was, on that day, I was absolutely torn up. Like,
what did you do?
I just sat in my room. I was like, why did this have to happen?
There's your biggest fan, I think.
Who is it?
Your
Who's my
biggest
biggest
fan.
fan? I
Mama's
don't
your
know.
biggest fan.
I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. As something just fell on the floor.
So were you able to watch the Cubs that night, Ray?
No.
Did you check the lineup the next day just to see who they even played?
Yeah, they had like they had nobody in there except like Patrick Wisdom and like Rafael Ortega, but pretty much other than that, it's like a bunch of prospects.
Well,
it's crazy.
So how long is your prediction for the turnaround? 2 years, 3 years?
Maybe 3 to 4 years.
There you go. I think this is a hint.
What? Here, let me see. Okay. Lily.
Still didn't figure it out.
Oh God.
Here's one more hint.
What is your worst nightmare, Shelby? My worst nightmare, Shelby.
Okay, you reckon if that's Shelby then giving you a hard time?
Maybe, I don't know.
Look at that. So, but get off of the baseball subject from here you go. There's the expert saying who it is.
I bet it's Shelby. Yeah, she's the only one here using Discord instead of Facebook. Everyone else is using Facebook, and Shelby don't use Facebook, so it could be Shelby.
Okay. Well, tell me about going to the Tennessee game, buddy. How'd you like that?
Yeah.
Are you a football fan?
I mean, only whenever it's like football season, I usually just watch some football. But I'm not the biggest football fan. I'm just like Go ahead.
That's Mr. Randall's sport is football, so I go hard during football season. So this is a random Saturday. We just both happen to be free. So I think the Cubs done a smart thing.
Yeah, I think they did a smart thing, but it was just kind of sad to watch it.
Your mom says you was born in Knoxville, so
I was born in Knoxville.
So I think the Cubs will turn it around pretty fast. I think in 2 years, we'll see what the Cubs done was really ensure their future. Yeah, so if you have to have a bad team for 2 years, is it worth it?
Yeah, it's worth it, but it's gonna suck for 2 years. That's the thing. They're gonna be absolutely horrible.
All right, I want to talk about the Tennessee football game. What do you think? Have you been to the stadium before? I think so. It wasn't your first trip.
I've been there. I've been there with Nana, Janet, and Tim. I'm pretty sure it was a game against South Carolina.
Do you like the crowd at football games? Because it's way different than a baseball game.
It's a lot different than a baseball game. It's a lot louder. There's more like instruments, I should say, since they have an entire band.
People act a little more dumb sometimes and get a little loud and scream.
Unless you're a Yankees fan, that's pretty much equivalent to a football game.
How did I know you would go there? Did you when you went to the Braves game, did you get any did you go up to the food court where all the food friendlies were at?
Yeah, but it was so it's on the concourse area. It's like near home plate, and there's a thing called Delta Club, and I got food there.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Oh God, let me think.
Too long to go to remember, huh?
It was well, this was at the game. It was Atlanta versus San Francisco. Yeah.
All right. So your mom said you sat in the Delta area, so they have free food and a buffet. Yeah. Now I'll go to more baseball games if I can get a buffet.
Yeah, I think I had like chicken and like hot dog and a
Gotta
like
have a dog when you go to a baseball game,
yeah.
don't you?
I can't remember exactly what I had, but that's some of the things I had. So
All right. So, of all the things you've done since the last check-in, what's the most fun that you've had?
well, I'd say it was with the Cannons, which we had our last tournament. It was called the Rick Honeycutt tournament,
Yeah,
and
former major league player,
yeah, we
also a Tennessee baseball player,
hmm
also a Los Angeles Dodger pitching coach.
also a two-time All-Star. I looked it up,
Yes.
and I went 8 for 8 in that tournament, but I didn't play the entire tournament because we had to go to South Carolina.
Well, 8 for 8.
hmm
Could you not have gotten 9 hits and 8 at bats?
No, no.
So you felt like you were swinging well in the Honeycutt tournament?
Yeah, I had 1,000 batting average, but I didn't hit a homer. It was like doubles and triples. That's all I hit.
How about let's talk about the All-Star tournament?
That was the All-Star tournament.
Oh, it was.
hmm
Oh, okay, okay. Um, did you? So you said you had a couple of doubles and triples. How are you
Yeah.
seeing the ball at the plate?
I think I'm seeing it pretty well. On Monday, I think, I got my first hit with the Thunder. So
Y'all playing without uniforms?
yeah, we played without uniforms, but
No.
my Nana Janet, she made jerseys, but like they weren't the actual jerseys. They just had CT on it and on the middle, and then the back it had the number. So just so we look the same.
What number did you wear? 44?
Yeah, I'm wearing 44. I'm gonna wear 44 as long as I can.
Who's that 44 for?
That's for my dad because that was his number.
Cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. I've been wearing it the entire time I've been playing baseball.
Really.
Yeah.
I figured the 44 was for some major league player.
Uh-uh.
Nice. That's a big compliment to your dad.
Mhm.
So, what's the new team? Is any of your teammates from the Cannons coming over to the new team?
All the Cannons players were from fall of 2020.
Okay.
None of them were from spring or summer. They were all from fall. If they were even Cannons players. Some of them I've just met, and some of them, yeah, that's some of them I just met. Some of them I've played with the Cannons on before.
So, what in the infield? Where are you playing?
He put me in the middle infield.
Second and short.
Put me a second and short, and the first game I played outfield. So I've been playing a little bit of everything.
Wow. Well, I've been checking in on you. Your mom's really great to post things on Facebook, so I get to see you take a lot of
Yes.
swings. So it looks, just from seeing the video clips, it looks like you've really worked on keeping your weight back so you can create more power. So walk me through that process when you get to the plate. Tell me what goes through your mind as you get to the plate. Let's start in the keep. What are you looking at on the on deck circle, and then go from there?
I'm just looking for how fast the pitches are, and I'm just looking for that, and I'm gonna time them up, and then whenever I get to the plate, I just watch a strike just so I know what it looks like from the batter's box.
So you're going to let him get up 1-0 on you, huh?
Yeah, but
if he throws a strike. So
yeah, if he throws one.
Do you ever get it where they're not throwing strikes? So you look at
that's pretty much
pitches?
That's about 50% of the pitchers in 10U. Like they cannot throw a strike.
Okay, so if he throws a strike, so we'll go through the two scenario. If he throws a strike, what do you do then?
Well, I know what I'm looking for whenever I take the first strike. Like I know how fast it is, so I can. I've timed it up already, so I'm just gonna see what it looks like in the batter's box. Then I'm
So
ready.
your mom said last game you played against some bigger boys that were
I
throwing
did.
hard.
I definitely did. The
So
first game was almost a 13-year-old. He was. I'm pretty sure that's what coach told me anyway. He was in the later 12s, so he was almost out of the league. But yeah, he was almost like 5, like 5'8", 5'9". He was huge,
look like Mr. Randall without a beard.
pretty much.
So how much harder is that? I mean, was he throwing, you think, 5 miles an hour faster or 10 miles an hour?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he may have been throwing like 60, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I was the only person to get on base against that person. So.
Oh, really? How'd you
Yeah,
get on base?
by a walk.
So he was having trouble throwing strikes for
Well,
you.
for me because I'm short.
Okay. All right. So we're up to bat. The pitcher throws the ball, and the first pitch is a ball. Do we stay unaggressive? Did we stay back and still ask him to throw a strike?
I just wait for a strike no matter what. Like even if he throws like 3 balls, I'm or 2 balls or 1 ball or no balls even. I'm just waiting for that strike.
So if you see 4 balls, no pitches you like, you're just going to take your base.
Yeah.
All right. Now, here's a different scenario. That first pitch is a strike. What does the mindset go then?
Well, I've seen it, so I know what to do now.
Okay. So you're
So
going
I've
to get
seen a
aggressive.
strike. Yeah, if I get a strike, like if I get 1 strike, I'm gonna be aggressive.
What is your thinking when you have 2 strikes on you?
Pretty much just attack mode. Just try to foul it off. Try to make the pitcher tired, and then make him throw one right there.
The great Tony Gwynn said that when he had 2 strikes on him, he used to choke up just a little bit.
Yeah, I did that too.
Just to get a better contact.
I usually choke up a little bit whenever it's on 2 strikes.
All right. So, what is your favorite hit you've had this year in your head?
Like the whole year?
Yeah. I know you had a couple of home runs. I know you bounced a couple of fences, but which one in your head when you went, wow, that's good.
I think the best hit I've gotten this year was the only home run that I got in the summer ball, which we've talked about it before, but I actually measured it with Google Earth, and it told me that it was 250 feet.
Yeah, that's a good little lick for a 10-year-old, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Just where was the pitch at?
It was on the inner half of the plate.
So you like inner half? You want it? Of course, I wasn't going to say that, Mom, but Ray, you're the only 10 years old that I know that would use Google Earth to measure a pitch, but that's absolutely the greatest thing I've ever heard. I'm sitting here. I was going to text your dad and mom after it was over with and ask him if I can borrow you. I might need something measured on Google Earth.
I was just curious how far it went, so I just wanted to know. And he's definitely Eric's child.
Yeah. So, inner half, do you feel like you can turn better on the ball?
I just feel like the higher half of the plate, I can hit it better.
Higher. Explain that.
Yeah, I like the high fastball.
Okay. So you would drill it how high? Out of the zone or still in
No,
the zone?
no, not out of the zone. Like pretty much just on the higher half the plate.
Okay.
Like right here.
Inside, outside you don't care? Just as long as it's high.
I don't want it way outside.
Okay.
Just right there.
Do you when it's outside, do you try to go in with your right foot so you can create more power to the right side? Or do you try to still get around on it to pull it?
I just try to I try to take the ball wherever it goes. So like if it's in and I'm batting right, I'm gonna try to hit the left, down the middle, center, and then outside right.
All right, makes sense. I was taught to use the little step method. When you want it to go right, you shorten your step up and go towards the plate, almost like you're diving into the plate. And if you want it to go to the left, you kind of not bail on it, but you take your step a little bit left fieldish.
Yeah, I heard wherever you put your foot, and
the ball will follow.
The ball will follow it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said foul.
I don't either. I didn't get home from till 2:00 last night. I was calling a high school game over in Middle Tennessee, so there's no telling what I've said so far. So don't worry about it.
All right.
We'll get through a couple more subjects, but one I've got to get to is I missed you, man. Broadcast team. They ain't been together in a while. As the year went on, what's the growth in you as a little leaguer? Because I know at the first of the year, you were very just happy to make contact. And
yes.
We got another message coming in.
Beetlejuice Green Dead. Oh, God.
That's off Discord, too, so we might know who that is.
All the usernames that are not actually names keep on coming from Discord, so.
Yeah. So I think everybody got a kick out of Google Earth.
Yeah, Google Earth, baby.
Google Earth. The Chickamauga Thunder brought to you by Google Earth. Google Earth. So
Shelby's is that Shelby though? Is it?
Well, what else would you like to talk about? Anything in the major leagues? Any new players? Got any nice?
Well, there's two things I want to talk about, and it happened on September 12th.
I think we're being threatened by Beetlejuice now.
Oh, God. First we get threatened by Elsa. Now we're getting threatened by Beetlejuice.
I know it. I love it. Beetlejuice. Can't say it the third time. But anyway, what happened on September the 12th?
Well, Max Scherzer got his 3,000th strikeout.
Yeah.
And Lindor got a 3-homer game.
Yeah. What did you think of Miguel or Miggy's getting his 500 home run? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I was going crazy whenever that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you watching it live or did you see it later?
I seen it a little later. I mean, as soon as it got posted on the MLB website, I looked at it.
It's a big deal, 500 home runs.
Yeah, he was like the 28th person to do it.
I know it's right at 30. So here you go. I'm not trying to threaten you, but I'm just playing around. Beetlejuice always played around.
Beetlejuice.
Don't say it again. We can't say it 30 times in a row. All right. So we got a couple more minutes.
All right.
Let's talk about Ray a little bit. How is getting 6B started? Is the work harder than 6A or is it just the same?
Nope. It may be a little bit easier just because it's the start of the year and they're doing review.
Right. So I heard Beetlejuice has went to a new school, or your sister, as we refer to her.
Shelby.
Yeah. Where's she going to school this year? She's going
She's
to a different.
going to Oakwood Christian Academy.
Cool. Cool. She like it?
Yeah, she does
All right.
like it. And for a little bit, she had to use my phone. So I kept on getting text messages from her friends. And I'm like, what do you want from me?
Someday you'll be glad when girls text you.
No.
So you want to make a World Series prediction, Ray?
I still think the Dodgers are going to win it.
Still think they're just not going to run the Giants down, do you think? Or are they?
I think, well, since the Giants are in first place and the Dodgers are a wild card team, they could. I think they will match. Wait, actually, they'll match up in the NLDS.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's going to be an exciting series if that happens.
So who do you like over in the American League?
Let me think about that.
I don't have my cheat sheets in front of me, so I can't help you on that one.
I really like the White Sox.
Yeah, that's been kind of my team all year in the American League.
And Chris, this one's for you. I really like the Red Sox.
Have you seen steaks named Sandy? It's my favorite pet snake. What is your favorite sport, Ray?
Well, as you
Let me
can
guess.
tell, boom, boom, and boom,
Boom.
and over there's a signed Sandberg jersey. So,
Boom.
boom.
Boom. Boom.
No, wait. What? Let me try to show you it. It's like right there.
There it is. I see it over there.
Right there.
Nice.
So Beetlejuice, what do you think my favorite sport is? Try. Give it a guess.
It's truck racing.
Give it a guess, Beetlejuice.
Bobby Watson said that may be his only flaw. He's a Cubs fan. And Beetlejuice said, I guess it's baseball, I guess.
Good job, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Can't say it the third time. So what do you and Tater got planned for the rest of the day?
Well, I guess you'll just be staying in my room because whenever she was in my room a couple days ago, I was playing a game, okay? And then Tater was like sitting right here and it fell off the chair and it broke its pelvis.
Tater broke his pelvis?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So it's sitting with me all day right here, just so it can't do anything because it's not allowed to run around or anything. No pun intended.
What's our favorite fast food? I'll give mine. Ray's, what's yours?
My favorite fast food is Taco Bell, and my favorite restaurant it's down the road and it's called Guadalajara.
All right, get back in the center. I've lost you. I've lost half you.
Okay.
There you go. I like my favorite fast food, I guess, is I like Arby's because I'm fat. And my favorite restaurant is, I don't know. I got a couple of them. There's one I really like over in Dunlap that's called Cookie Jar.
Okay.
So
Maybe I'll have to go try it.
have you ever been to Universal Studios?
No. And what's
How about
HHN?
Beetlejuice will have to tell us that.
Beetlejuice,
I
what
wanna
is
get back-
HHN?
I want to get back to Tater. How's Tater doing now?
It's barking downstairs. I don't know why. Mom, can you give me an
Because he
explanation on that?
misses you.
Mom, give me an explanation why Taters is barking all the time.
Halloween Horror Nights.
I don't know.
I don't like scary stuff. Do you, Ray?
Well, whenever I was at my Nana's house, Shelby wanted me to watch Child's Play. Child's Play 2 and Child's Play 3, and I watched those. And I
Did you?
watched Scream.
Guess what? I won't watch any of
That.
Child's Play. Any of that. Here's your mom's answer to the puppy.
It cries for no. Mom, did you put it in the cage? I need an explanation. Did you put it in the... Nana Tammy let them watch it.
Yeah. Here you go. From Beetlejuice.
Is by Chucky. Well.
Mom, I don't let Anna Lee watch scary movies. She does it herself.
I watch them at Nana's, though. I don't watch it at Mom's.
And it scares me because I'm scared to death of scary movies.
It wasn't that scary.
They're all scary. All that stuff's scary. Stay away from it.
I'd say it's like a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Okay, it's a 10 out of 10.
Mom, get it out of the cage.
So
it doesn't deserve to be in there.
All right, let's see. One more question from Beetlejuice, and then I got a couple of questions. And we'll call it a day. What's your favorite movie of all time?
It's not a horror movie, but it's Waterboy.
Waterboy. Have you watched Field of Dreams?
Yes.
How did you like the Field of Dreams movie? Game.
I loved it. It was very creative from the MLB. They have to do more of that.
How about Sandlot? I love Sandlot too.
I love Sandlot. Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Wonder what? Oh yeah, here's a good one. Moneyball.
Yeah, I've watched Moneyball too. Moneyball's a good movie.
Scott Hatteberg. Scott Hatteberg. All right, buddy. We can't be this long before we have another update from you and Beetlejuice.
All right.
So, give me your team again and when you're playing again. Do you know?
Chickamauga Thunder.
I love that hat.
Yeah, and I think we're playing in East Brainerd at 7:30. That's what I heard. It's either East Ridge or East Brainerd.
Okay. And we'll see Ray behind the plate, right?
Mm-hmm. Should.
Maybe next time. This brings up good stuff. It's East Brainerd, your mom said.
Okay.
We should do a show about baseball movies.
Maybe.
There you go. Tuesday, East Brainerd Tuesday, field number 9, 7:30. Thank you there, Mr. Watson. I appreciate that.
Okay, Bobby, am I going to be the catcher?
Is he catching? I guess that's your coach. Are we asking your coach?
That's my main coach is Jonathan, and he's the other coach. So, am I playing catcher, Bobby?
He'll probably play you where he gives you the best chance to win the game.
Yeah.
Bobby's one of Ray's coach. Hey, Bobby, we appreciate. He said. Bobby said more than likely.
More than likely.
Bobby, I appreciate if we can ever do anything to help the Chickamauga Thunder out here at RiverCity-Media. You tell Ray and his family, let me know, and we'll be glad to advertise, support, do what you need. One more question from Beetlejuice, and this one might take a minute because I'm going to get on this one. Who's your favorite WWE superstar?
Oh, God. My favorite is Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bobby. My favorite of all time is the nature. Well, I like the Rhodes, but the Nature Boy Ric Flair too.
Yeah.
So You dressed up as the Rock one year.
I did.
I might need to. I might need to see pictures of that. Dusty Rhodes for your mom. That's my other one. That's my other one. And Beetlejuice says, "Come on, I have more questions." I have a feeling Beetlejuice can just walk across the hall and probably ask you those questions. Not that I'm naming who Beetlejuice is. All right, buddy. Maybe next week you can have your mom text me an update on what happens Tuesday, so we can get it out to everybody. Okay.
Okay.
Any last words, Ray Ray? We were going to go 30 minutes. We went
40
there you
minutes.
go, Magnum TA. And I think Beetlejuice actually admits, yep, take care and love the show. Any last words there, Ray Ray, before we get off?
Follow River City Media right now. Do it right now. If you don't, then there's something wrong with you.
I always forget to do that. You do it for me so good. Facebook and YouTube. Also,
Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform it's on. Go follow it right now.
I don't know if we had it before you were on last time, but now it's on Spotify and iTunes. You can download our episodes.
Go do it. Do it right now. Right now.
And Ray Ray will probably be on iTunes about Monday of this week, Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll send your family the link to it, and they can maybe post it on Facebook if everybody wants to hear you on
Beetlejuice, I really want you to follow. Please do so.
All right, Ray. I'm gonna go watch the second half of Tennessee and Tennessee Tech.
All right.
Love you, buddy.
Later.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Thanks for joining us all.
Thank you, Beetlejuice.